So today I'm going to cover a topic that most SHIB investors don't know, and it's actually got a lot more impact given how few people know about it. And this is of course the India COVID Relief Fund. I'm going to talk about what happened, but more importantly, why the prices for SHIB will be looking to pick up in the future. And a little bit of a spoiler, this is also why SHIB is looking a little bit red today. We'll be giving away $100 to a random subscriber to kickstart their crypto journey. To enter this giveaway, simply like and subscribe and comment your favorite crypto in the comments below. So what is the India COVID Relief Fund and why does it have to do with the price of SHIB? To answer this question, we'll have to do a bit of a brief history lesson on SHIB. And I have this article over here. The background of this is when SHIB was launched, 50% of SHIB was given to the co-founder of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin. And it reads, Buterin had been given half of SHIB's total supply in recent weeks in what appeared to be a marketing stunt. And then here's a quote here. I've decided to burn 90% of the remaining SHIB tokens in my wallet. The remaining 10% will be sent to not yet decided charity with similar values to Crypto Relief, but with more long-term orientation. So when SHIB was created, 50% of the SHIB tokens was given to the co-founder of Ethereum. And dubbed one of the most generous acts in crypto history, Vitalik Buterin actually burned 90% of the tokens that he was given, and 10% of the remaining tokens was donated. So last week, Buterin gave 50 trillion SHIB tokens worth around 1.2 billion at a time to an India COVID Relief Fund set up by Polygon founder Sandeep Nailwal. So I have SHIB on CoinMarketCap here. The circulating supply for SHIB is around 394 trillion. According to this article, 50 trillion SHIB tokens was given to the India COVID Relief Fund. So more than 10% of SHIB was owned by one transaction wallet, and that is the India COVID Relief Fund. And as of today, they've completely liquidated the amount of SHIB they hold. So we've transferred the remaining 10 trillion SHIB to Wintermute. Details of the proceedings shall be shared over the next 5 days. So in the past, the India COVID Relief Fund had to transfer and convert the SHIB that were given into money they can use for the India COVID relief. And they've been doing that in small amounts that we'll look into that just in a second. But they've transferred that in small amounts in the past. And every time they've done this, they've suppressed the price of SHIB. And today is the last remaining amount that this wallet holds any SHIB. And we have a follow-up tweet that we can see here. So they tweeted also an image where they showed the date and the amount they converted the SHIB into USDC. Now, before we move on, you can support your favorite crypto projects such as SHIB, Ethereum, and more by getting your own physical crypto coin to add to your collection. You can find a link in the description. Now, let's run through what's happened in the past, and you guys can clearly see the impact this wallet has had on SHIB. So let's look at the first one, May 18th. So if we go to the daily time frame of SHIB and go to May 18th, which is this candle here, we can see that this candle precedes the previous thread. And subsequent to this candle, we saw a huge price dump for SHIB. So prior to the big price dump for SHIB, we saw that the Indian COVID Relief Fund cashed out a huge $82 million worth of SHIB. So that's the first instance. Now let's look into the second instance, May 21st, 59 million. So May 21st, we can see a big red candle here as well. May 28th, 48 million. May 28th, that is over here. Again, we saw a big red candle. Now, June 4th, $47 million. Again, and as you can see, the days that this transaction was made, we saw a larger red candle than all the other local red candles around this particular date. So we can clearly tell that there's been a significant impact due to the COVID Relief Fund selling their SHIB holdings. And it gets a little bit better from here. So we have June 14th, 69 million. So June the 14th is this tiny green candle over here. And notice how it precedes this big bull run for SHIB. So what potentially has happened was the sell-off before the massive bull run suppressed the explosive growth that SHIB could have potentially had. You may have potentially gone a lot higher if it was not sold on this particular period. And lastly, on this list, we have June 19th for close to 82 million. So we have a tiny green candle here. This is a local green candle, and we can see that the price went up and it immediately slumped back down. So indicating that the price of the sell-off has affected the price of SHIB once again. Now let's fast forward to today. So today we are currently seeing a bit of a decline. So we have seen a roughly 10% drop in SHIB prices. And the sale appears to be 10 trillion SHIB tokens. So 10 trillion SHIB tokens at the price of 79, it's roughly close to, I believe, $8 million, which is a significant sum. So the bad news is today's transaction has actually put SHIB through the previous support level that I was talking about. But the good news is that this is the very last amount that the India COVID relief wallet has of any SHIB. So that means we will not be seeing opportunistic random price drops at the drop of someone's finger. Because in my opinion, the India COVID Relief Fund would want to get as much as they possibly can given the current trends of SHIB. They want to cash out as much SHIB as possible at the highest prices, so they're always going to be very opportunistic about when they will sell SHIB. But that is no longer the case because they no longer have any more SHIB. So SHIB is actually looking very, very bullish because now we have completely gotten rid of one of SHIB's largest wallets, and now SHIB is even more decentralized than before. And as a result, making SHIB a lot more bullish in the future. So because of the sale today, what I can anticipate is that the price of SHIB will go down a bit more. I think what's happened is, looking at the charts right now, let me just zoom in a little bit more on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, it looks like what's happened to me right now is that the sale has triggered a cascading effect for the price of SHIB. So I believe that the SHIB price will go down a little bit more as a result of the final sale of the India COVID relief wallet. And that's all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to make this video because I think a lot of people didn't actually know that the sale took place today and how much of a big impact we have seen in the past and also today that this sale has made on the SHIB prices. Leave a comment below and let me know if this was something that you didn't know. And as always, take care and we'll catch you guys next time.